Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Object 261 Tier 10 Soviet SPG located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay. This one is under the command of BertholomaeusRexodus44x2. I have absolutely no idea what 44x2 means. Somebody will have to explain that one to me. But you can see BertholomaeusRexodus is actually headed off to the west side of the map. Now, Arty tends not to do that because obviously it's easier to actually shoot into the town if you're on the east side of the map. But sometimes there is an advantage to being over this side because, of course, you can hit enemy tanks right at the other end and get shots into enemy tanks that are actually on the centre line. Big sure at a different angle. Anyway, let's see what he's going to do. Well, he's going to fire from this bush. Backs up as much as he can. He's right against the edge of the map. Now, 18 centimeter howitzer. It's capable of doing 800 alpha. We'll show there. And his first shot splashes onto the Jaegeru, but he doesn't get any damage. Yes, 800 alpha, 45 millimeters pen, 9.5 meters burst radius. With the extra HE, he would have 1000 alpha, 56 millimeter pen, but the burst radius is slightly less. Now you only get 20 rounds of ammo, which kind of restricts this Arty. But he's got a direct hit on the STB-1, and that's good because the STB-1's quite a versatile medium tank and fairly thin armor. Well, thinnish. It's got good armor at the front, but it's easy to take down if you can get the shot in the right place. Well, that Striv 103B is coming straight on, and he's going to get to the windmill before long. Rounds out, just missed him. Okay, now the reload for this Arty is normally 30.68 seconds by the book, but you can see that BertholomaeusRexodus has got it down to 24.85 seconds, so he's not 6 seconds off the reload time. And he's almost loaded, so that STB-1 is about to receive another shell. Well, that exploded right next door to him, so I suspect he's lost a little from the splash there. Now, as you may not know, or you may know, I don't know if you've been following the channel for some time, but the Object 261 is closely related to the Object 263. That's basically the TD version of this Arty, but with a 152mm main gun instead of a howitzer. The 18 centimeter howitzer is in fact an Arty howitzer. Now he fired that one as a bit of a snapshot because there was an enemy tank pulling back just at that moment, and he wanted to get a piece of him before he actually moved away. We've now spotted a cram bomb moving in there, and the STB-1 has been badly damaged. Look at that, he's down to 17 hit points, and I reckon he can get a splash kill if he lands the shell in the right spot. Rounds out straight away. Oh, so close to getting it. The STB-1 chose at that moment to go over to the other side of the map, and the other side of the lane rather, and saved himself by doing that. If he'd stayed in the same spot, BertholomaeusRexodus would have had his first kill. So yeah, that guy is very lucky. He should buy a lottery ticket right now. Okay, we're going to fire another one in because yes, he feels lucky. Unfortunately, the STB-1 isn't killed by that shot. Okay, he's used 7 rounds now, so his ammunition is kind of depleted. Nobody's covering the town either, so if there are enemy tanks going through the town right now, they're probably getting very close to the other Arty on our team who happens to be down there, and he's a GWE-100. Okay, well, looking at a variety of tanks there. And I think that, yeah, he's realized that he's in a very precarious place. The GWE-100 is moving in our direction, mainly because he's noticed that, yes, he's all alone, and he's likely to be the next kill. The EBR-105's gone on a scouting run to try and find out somebody's there. Meanwhile, around, they found the enemy. A Viz 55's turned up. The EBR's dead. Wiped out with 1 quick round, and he's out the game. So things are not good, but the GW at least managed to get away for a little while. I'm not sure if he'll stay alive. He's still potentially spotted. Yeah, he's trying to get away. the Viz-55's not looking in this direction. Rounds out. Direct hit, 212. Another enemy tank's turned up from the town. It's an AMX M454. I kind of get the feeling that the enemy is being lured into a trap here, because there's a whole bunch of our tanks up this end of the map hiding in the corner in defense, in strength. So if the enemy does try to push in, then we're likely going to take a huge amount of damage. Okay, we're looking at the enemy light. Was a light or a medium? It's a medium. It's a 121B, I think. Rounds out. Oh, perfect! Got him right on cue just as he poked out. He got 325 hit points. That's a very good premium medium tank, the 121B. And now we've got shots on a 277 who, oh, he's badly wounded now. He's a one-shot kill. In fact, a splash kill, because we only need to put the rounds nearby. But I've noticed the enemy Arty is actually firing in our direction. And that was a good shot as well. 317 hit points. And he's picking up stun assists quite a lot as well. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's learning to pick up the stun assist. And the enemy Arty is definitely still firing at us. Now, they've got two Arty, both Object 261s. And the shells have been exploding very close to us, actually. I get the feeling, well, close to the GWE 100, actually, not us. But it just goes to show they probably did spot the GW. And he's a little too close. And that's the GW getting a kill on the Viz-55. And technically, that kill should have belonged to BertholomaeusRexodus, but I don't think he'll mind because it's an enemy tank that's down. They're only one up on the enemy at the moment. He's searching for a target. There's that 121B again. There's the STB-1, the same guy that he fired at earlier in the game. He's lining up the shot. Work out where he's going. That's it. Rounds out. And it's a kill. Yep, he's finally killed that STB-1. In fact, it's not the same one that he was firing at earlier. That guy's now gone to the windmill. So I was wrong there. Yes, the STB-1 is a different one. So if you look towards the windmill, that's where it's located. But he's frantically looking around saying, who do I go for next? And you can see the M454, but he's actually hiding behind the rocks. Very well indeed. Now he's going to try and land the shell next to him. He tracked him, or did track damage, but didn't get anything more than that. Oh, we got some stun. So if that guy takes damage, yes, he did pick up stun assist. Oh, a lot of stun assist. I think our CS63 hit him from a different direction, and he's still getting shots into that M454. And he's all but dead now. Rounds out. And the kill shot does go to the UDAS 1516 in the end. But we're two up on the enemy now, and we're starting to move out from these positions to try and take the enemy out. Whilst we were looking at the kill on the AMX M454, the STB-1 went down. The 121's pulling back. The enemy's in kind of a difficult position now, trying to get shot on that 121. We lost sight of him. Probably better to hold on to your shells until you've got a definite target. There's a 268. And that's the tank destroyer based on the T10 tank. Went slightly to the right, but the GW is still firing rounds in at the same targets. And we just located where the enemy Arty is. And I think that we saw the shell that was actually hitting us. Yep, we did get a hit. 136 hit points lost. We saw the tracer leaving the Object 261 on the other end of the map. Didn't realize it was coming in our direction though. Got no warning. Okay, there's that 268. He obviously saw where our tracer was coming from. And now we've got the 268. The enemy 261 fired short. Yep, he fired us again, but this time around he got it wrong. We've gone back to the same bush because he'll obviously think that we've moved position. But we're trying to get a solution. And there they are. They're both on the move. Oh my God. Two tanks went down virtually simultaneously from different players on our team. UDAS 1516 got this 121. The TVP got the 261. And now there's only 3 enemies left, including the Jaegeru and one of the Object 261s. And now it's our turn to invade the enemy's area of the map. So BertholomaeusRexodus has decided to stick to the bush, but he's changed positions. There's the Object 261 on the enemy team. Now, it is a long flight time, 2.1 seconds. Rounds out, looks good. Direct hit! I'm pretty certain that one penetrated him. If it didn't, it should have. Okay, so there's Jaegeru, probably around about there, just on the bush. No, he's actually gone back. He's fallen back. We can stun him. We've got 1 round left. Last round. Make it work. Rounds out. Directly hits on the side. 279 hit points of damage. And he got stun assist straight away. And he's getting more. Oh, a massive amount of stun assists so far this game. 3,595. But now BertholomaeusRexodus is out of shells. And the enemy are out of tanks. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for BertholomaeusRexodus in the Object 261. He's had one before, it's not the first time, but yes, it was a good game because he did a lot of stun assists, which got him that ace. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10 in total, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate in that game, 2,573, which is Unicum standard, just a little below Super Unicum. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the users 1516, who actually picked up a tank sniper and a patrol duty of all things. That's normally earned by light tanks when they're spotting, but this guy was spotting like a champion because he was a medium tank, and he managed to get 4,234 hit points of damage from the game. Second highest damage actually went to the 114 SP2, 3,610. And the third highest damage went to the Gorilla 15 with 3,207 hit points. We can see that BertholomaeusRexodus picked up 2,452 hit points of damage, and he was beating everyone on the enemy team, so he's actually in 5th place on damage overall. When it came to kills, the top scorer, funnily enough, was the friendly Arty on our team, the GWE100. He managed to get 4 kills in that game, and he also got a Starks medal because he took 2 shots from the enemy. I think, yes, he did get spotted fairly easily, and he was taking rounds from the enemy Arty actually as well. Lost 2/3 of his hit points and got at least 2 kills. Well, I think he satisfied all of those, and he was alive at the end of the game. So very well done to the GWE100 for getting 4 kills. 3 kills went to BertholomaeusRexodus, and also to the AMX M454 on the enemy team. And 2 kills went to the UNIS 1516 and the Strib 103B. When it came to base XP, it was the UNIS came out on top with 1,202, mainly down to the spotting he was doing. He's got the highest base XP. 5,020 was his win rate. Yes, look at that. 5,299 spotting in the game. He was really spotting like a light tank, and he was in a medium at that. And we can also see that BertholomaeusRexodus got over 1,000 as well, 1,056. So only 2 players managed to get over 1,000, but the third place went to the GWE100, who got 862. So he must have been picking up quite a bit of stun assist. Well, 960 off 7 stuns. And of course, he got that Starks medal because, yes, he went to the wrong side. He did get spotted, and he had to make his way back under fire. Then the enemy Arty started playing around with him. Actually, those Arty shells that I kept saying were coming in, they were actually directed at him, not at BertholomaeusRexodus. But the enemy 261 did eventually get around to hitting Bartholomeus as well. And so, yes, he did face some damage. Anyway, so he did get the tops. Came second on base XP, second on kills, and fifth on damage, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's right. 5th on damage. He fired all 20 rounds, so he managed to fire them all, but he ran out of shells just before the end. 7 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but 18 splash. 2,452, all of it at more than 300 meters. He did receive 1 hit by way of splash from the enemy RT. Got almost a direct hit. Not quite. Close. 9 enemy vehicles were damaged. 3 were killed. 3,926 hit points of stun assist of 15 stuns. And yes, boys and girls, if you want to get the Object 260 or you're working for the T55A on the personal missions, That's how you do it. Lots and lots of stun assists like that. You'll get your ace tanker and you'll pass your missions. On a premium count, he actually earned a profit of 10,688 credits in that game, even though he lost some hit points to the enemy Arty. He got 7 bonds because it was tier 10, and he also took away 2,376 experience points. So a very good game there for BertholomaeusRexodus in the Object 261. Unusual firing from that side of the map. The difficulty is, of course, not only can you not fire into the city, but you can't hit the enemy tanks that are hiding behind the windmill. And that is one of the things I do like about going over to the east side of the map. The fact that there's no hiding place for the enemy tanks. If they try to go up to the windmill and try and spot from there for the rest of their team, they're likely to get badly punished. But the advantage for the Arty from hiding up on the west side of the map is, of course, that if the enemy tanks do come out of the town, you don't have to run away like the GWE 100 did, and you're already up there, you're already ready to protect your teammates. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.